welcome. This is the Smartest Dumb People, and I am the host, Anthony, that dude Johnson. And to my right, normally it's LV, but I have my cousin in the building. He goes by the name of Jason. To my left, always to my left, Quando Rondo, the nigga that always shows up at 7:58. Then I got to my left, my cousin, Laquan. We in the building. They are actually replacing Leland, and this is the thing about it. We needed two niggas to replace how much Leland talked. So we couldn't just have one guest take over for Leland. We needed two niggas to replace this nigga. He talked for 37 minutes straight. So shout out to LV. LV is actually under the weather, and due to COVID protocol, he decided not to show up, which we understand completely, bro. Praying for you. Hope everything okay. I'm going to check on you right after the show. You already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure you're straight, bro. I'm gonna make sure you're straight. Let me get our graphics up, bro.
Get off your deathbed and say,
yeah. Make sure you like and share.
Like and share.
This is the Smartest Dumb People. Make sure you like and share. And like I said, shout out to LV. LV is in COVID protocol. My nigga, I know he gonna be in the comments talking shit, talking that shit. So we about to start the show. So before we start, I want to say for everybody that just came in here, I did some silly shit yesterday, and I quit my job. And everybody like, damn, why you quit your job? I wanted to tell people, I worked at a homeless shelter, which anybody that know me know that I love to help people. I want to help people, but they got to want to help themselves. And the homeless shelter I worked at was dealing with people that are on drugs. They can come, it's called a wet facility. So they can come in there drunk, high, whatever they want, still get their way. The problem was we had a couple cats that was under COVID protocol, and I kept telling them I'm not a nurse for the amount of money y'all offering me.
So how did you know they was under?
They sent out an email to all the employees, and I'm like, I'm not fucking. So they gonna say the guy gonna call me like, hey, come to the back room. I need to go to the bathroom. Nigga, you got COVID. I'm not doing that. Click. Then dude come up to me and say, can you get my sheets from the bed bug room? And I'm like, I'm not doing that. And I just realized this shit wasn't for me.
You weren't doing it.
It wasn't for me, bro. I couldn't do it no more. I couldn't. That job is so unsanitary. Working in that field, you have to be so cautious, dog. You can take home bed bugs. You can take home COVID.
So why don't you protect yourself?
How the fuck you protect yourself?
Shit, by protective clothing.
You mean like wearing hazmat suits? You can't do that. You can't do that.
Why?
Because you work in the field with people with mental disabilities.
If that's what you want to do, you can do that.
No, but I'm saying like I can't wear it. Like I would prefer to wear a hazmat suit my whole shift. They won't let you because then that makes that alienates those people and make them feel like they're not human. If I'm walking around in a big ass hazmat suit,
I get that, but like you protecting yourself, your health, and all.
No, I protected myself by quitting that motherfucker.
That too. Yeah.
No,
you'll quit a motherfucking job in a second. It ain't the job.
Well,
I think it come down. It's just you.
Oh well, let me tell you.
The job,
I'm gonna tell you, it ain't just it's just me, but it ain't me. I'm gonna tell you why. After COVID, and I want to explain this to everybody in the party. After COVID hit, and I lost the best job I've ever had, and I know I was kissing them folks' ass, and I was busting my ass, doing everything in my power to keep my job, and still got fired. I now know my worth. Like if I can get fired doing everything the right way, I'm gonna tell you.
What went wrong that way? What went wrong?
With the job I got fired 2 years ago, basically COVID hit, and they used the excuse. So what happened was when COVID hit, I would be like, damn, you have to meet a claims of 15 claims per day, like per hour. And I'm like, you had to have at least, I think it's like 160 claims they would have to send you to start the day. But they would start sending people 20 claims, 30 claims. And I'm like, damn, this ain't enough claims to hit my goal. And my boss like, listen.
If you did it, how would it be your fault?
But it wasn't enough claims. So this is where it gets weird. So my boss, I was on the phone with my boss like, yo, what do I got? Nicole, I love my job. I don't want to lose my job. She said, Anthony, you're safe. We're all getting low claims right now. Nothing is going to happen to you. Your job is safe. Yeah. The next day, hey, Anthony, this is Nicole and HR. We got HR on the phone. We're going to have to let you go. So I'm telling you, so when you say I quit a job in a minute, I know they'll fire me in a minute. And I now live by that code. So if I don't feel comfortable with some shit, and this is to anybody that goes through this, know your worth. If you don't feel comfortable doing some shit, don't work for something that you don't feel like that they're underpaying you, they're treating you bad.
I just know the homie, man.
Yeah.
He don't hurt. He don't feel like work.
I know my worth, bro.
He ain't gonna do it, man.
You get
I know the homie, man.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
shout out to Yo-Yo, the host of Say Something Sundays with the Lady. She said, listen, you can always take your clothes off in the garage and have another outfit. See, that's what I'm saying, Yo-Yo. The amount of money I was making was not worth having to take my clothes off before I walk in my own home.
But I'm not even saying nothing about nobody job about nothing. But you have to.
I want to work for LeBron.
No. Listen. Secure a job. Have another job in the bag before you throw a job away.
Right.
That's rule number one.
I have another job. You know what? No, you know what job I have? This job. This is my priority. This show is my priority. So I have another job. All right, so let's get to the topics, man. Y'all ready for the topics? First topic of the day. I want to talk about the white. Oh, let me pull it up. I gotta pull the motherfucker up. The white boy crying in the courtroom. We got the actual video. What's the name?
I've seen that one.
Rosenhouse. What is the name? Rottenhouse. Let's watch. What is it?
Rittenhouse?
Yeah, is it called Rittenhouse?
I saw some of the news earlier.
All right, let's watch the clip.
Yeah, that was definitely a fake false news ass.
Let's pull it up. So this is the actual clip of the young man. He actually shot 3 protesters, killed 2.
So he finally got his name. Okay.
Yeah, he's in court right now, and he got 11. Is it? No, it's the Aubrey case. They got the 11 jurors, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know where that stands at.
Well, I wanted to talk about this video of the privilege seeping out of this young man. This is the actual video and the clip of the young man that shot 3 protesters, killed 2 of them. They got videos out there of him in a bar. He's only 20 years old. In the bar, drinking with his mom, wearing a "I'm free as fuck" shirt. And now that it's time for him to see his day in court, this is the actual court video of him trying to explain himself.
There were 3 people right there.
Take a deep breath now.
That's whatever.
Shut your bitch ass up.
All right, so that's the actual clip of the young man all of a sudden copping and whining like a broad. Listen, he was definitely a man when he was walking around with that AK-47 Rondo, and that's the problem I have. Like guns make motherfuckers tough, and at the end of the day, sir, you knew what you was doing when you went to go harass them protesters and police the area.
He was definitely harassing people.
That was murder in cold blood.
He was definitely harassing the whole area.
I just want to know, what did he think would happen with that assault rifle if people was kind of approaching him?
No, he was approaching cars. I heard from the get-go, from the start of it's different topics going around, but he was approaching people's cars, walking up to people's cars with the AK.
He thought the law would be on his side. That's the thing.
The law was on the side. The law was on the side. The law was on the side from the whole get-go. So
Michelle Hill said that he's only 18 years old. Shout out to Michelle Hill. She's always in here.
How old he is? He old enough to get an AK?
Yeah. He was old enough to shoot somebody.
Yeah.
He shot 3 people, killed 2 of them. So I got a better question for your cats. Y'all think he getting off?
They gonna take a lot.
You know what?
They gonna cut his.
You know what?
They had no charges before that. They gonna.
Hey, I've been watching the trial and I've seen that judge. That judge is a motherfucker. Yeah. He getting heavy white
Brandy
privilege.
said he will get off. Brandy said they need to hurry up with his ass. I don't know.
But the thing is, he might not get the whole break, but he's going to get a break. I think he's going to get a break because he shot white people at a black people rally. He ended up shooting the white people, but he wasn't trying to shoot the white people. He was going to attack black people at a Black Lives Matter rally.
Yeah.
White people just happened to intervene.
That's true.
And he happened to be the right color, so
Yeah.
They're gonna cut his charges in half.
And the judge, I watched the trial, and the judge, the lawyer for the black for the other white guy, the judge was talking down on him when he brought up shit that the white dude said in other videos
Prior.
Yeah, prior. So he had videos like, I would protect someone else's property and whatnot. And the judge, the lawyer only brought that up. And then the judge was like, why would you bring this up and you didn't even bring it to acknowledge it that he was going to bring it up
in the courtroom.
Well,
it's all like shout out to Michelle Hill again. She's always in here and she's chopping up with us. She's becoming one of our top fans, and she said that the courtroom is already biased. And
heavy.
But listen, this is one of those O.J. Simpson moments, bro. Let's be honest. This is one of those O.J. Simpson moments. This trial, America's watching both trials, the Ahmaud Arbery case and this one. Both of those cases, we need to lock these people up and throw away the key. Because I'm going to tell you right now, y'all still got black men in prison for drugs, for marijuana, for drug trafficking. And we watch all three of these people, four of these people kill people on camera.
Watch cops kill people when they get off.
On camera.
Right.
And these are civilians, though. These are civilians.
It depends on how they put who the judge is and how they put that and how they center the prosecutor and center the motherfucking jury. That's all it is going to be.
I don't know, bro. I kind of feel like he's getting
and all that crime
shit.
That's bullshit.
But like I said, though, the O.J. Simpson trial, this is another O.J. Simpson moment. But with O.J., black people, it was a race thing, right? And it's becoming this with this young man. But at the end of the day, dog, there's no hidden agenda. There's no gloves that wasn't found. The proof is in the pudding. The evidence is on tape. There's footage of him actually shooting these people. So that's what the difference is. But it's still a race trial. It's all about this white privileged young man that got bailed out on a $2 million bond, and he killed multiple people. And now America's watching.
He was out there with whatever that Trump was, whatever Trump said, them good boys, whatever that shit was. That's the time he was on.
But America's watching now, though. So it's at its highest point.
But guess what? Guess what side the judge is on when you talking about the highest point? He is the motherfucker that say yay or nay. That judge, that particular judge.
You know what I was thinking though, bro? Not this same topic, but a little bit of tweaking of the topic. I think that we need to go with judges need to be evenly handed out as far as in minority judges, like all races.
How can you figure that out?
Very easy. There's Mexicans that apply to be judges. There's black people that apply to be judges. And then you got to take away the old white. The old white people don't know shit.
Guess what?
Get them out of there.
That comes in the vote in your fucking county.
Yeah, it does.
It ain't about who you can say. Yeah, you can't do nothing about it. You can't do nothing about it. Yeah, you can vote a judge out. I put no on every fucking judge ballot that come in.
I went to court. I went to court for they denied my gun license renewal because of like a technicality on the application. So anyway, I went to court and immediately I seen a black judge and was relieved. Like, so I know that's what white people feel. It's a natural instinct.
Yeah.
But when the judge started talking and he was handing down rulings to other people,
did you get it?
I beat it.
Okay,
so I got my gun license.
All that other shit don't need to be talked.
Yeah, but I'm saying like it still mattered when I walked in the courtroom and seen a person of my color.
You felt relieved.
Yeah, I felt relieved because now I feel like I'm gonna get at least. And it's not always gonna work
I felt
out
that way too before, and then the black judge slapped me when
sometimes, but like LV, shout out to LV. Like LV said, sometimes you have those motherfuckers that have a point to prove. Because I'm a nigga, I'm gonna show you I'm all about justice, and I'm gonna hit you harder.
I had a Judge Lowe. Fuck Judge Lowe. I said vote out. I don't know if he's still in there, but hey. Fuck you anyway.
All right.
But anyway.
Y'all ready? All right, so let's change the topic, man. I want to get to this topic. A young lady on Facebook. Shout out to the young lady. Let me see what her name is. Her name was JoJo Gunner. So basically, JoJo Gunner made a post today, and she said, I'm about to show y'all the post. The post said, Omaha women are intimidated by men that have their own shit, and it shows. So this is the conversation we were supposed to start with, bro. Kind of jump topics, but yeah, you see it?
Yeah.
All right, so let's have this conversation. And like I said, man, that's why we have.
Where are you at?
That was a Facebook post. It was just, but the girl wind up hitting up the smartest dumb people, saying tag her to it. We wind up. If anybody know her, anybody friends with her, tag her to the post. Tag her to it. Just and then hit JoJo Gunter and it'll pop up. But anyway, this young lady said that, and I wanted to have a conversation. And like, people have to understand, the Smartest Dumb People cast is now a cast of 6 people. It's 3 men, 3 women. But those 3 women, by per schedule, they're only on the show Say Something Sundays once a month. And like I said, it's per their schedule. So we can't really digest from a woman's standpoint. Shout out to Brandy, shout out to Yo-Yo, the host that's in it. Shout out to Janice, she's probably here too. I know y'all gonna get y'all input. But in my personal opinion, yeah, women are intimidated by men that have their own shit. Not intimidated like they run, intimidated like they come. In my experiences, women be baffled when a nigga got his shit together. And I'm like,
they so used to taking care of another man. That's the thing about it. In my opinion, from what
But-
I see,
but-
I ain't never been taken care of. But you know what I'm saying?
yeah, but what's your opinion, Quan? What's your opinion on women being intimidated by men having their own stuff? No, that year's Katie. Shout out to Katie. That post is a year old, but she reposted it, which I repost posts from 5 years ago. So we're having a conversation because it needs to be had. In your opinion, Quan, what do you feel about women being more abrasive towards men that have their shit together? Do you agree?
I mean, I think it's cool. I mean, they should have their own opinion. They should influence that. They should definitely tell everybody about their achievements. I mean, but they shouldn't doubt. They shouldn't doubt any guy though, and make it seem like he needs you or anything. I mean, but I respect a woman that's handling her business. I mean, you can't really talk about that.
Women, you know, standards.
Once they have kids, that's different, man. Women do a lot of shit. Women do a lot of stuff. They do a lot of stuff. They have kids. I'm not going to down them at all. I'm going to just say don't down no guy that's handling his business. And if he trying
but what's handling his business, though, Quan?
If he helping you with bills, if a guy helping you with bills right now, that's big in 2021.
But what about having your own shit? She's saying that
you can't down a female that got her own shit together. I can't even judge that. That's cool. I like that. I'm glad you have your business.
You got your shit together.
Yeah, I got my business.
Yeah, no. They're saying if you got your shit together, they intimidated.
Yeah.
I mean,
all right. For example, we know you're a hard-working man.
Right.
You work every day. You go work out. But at the end of the day, you still. Like, you do that for what? The power of the P-U-S-S-Y, right?
Oh, no, I'm not trying to power no female. I'm not trying to put my power over her. If she in my life, she gonna notice how I carry myself. I don't care about what she do, and I'm not gonna down her at all.
But I'm saying, like, having your shit together is what some women fear.
Yeah.
And they want to take
wrong
care.
with that.
Listen, women are naturally nurturing people, so they want.
Right.
And I told, like, when I was working at shout out to homeless shelter, when I was working at the homeless shelter, I'll be like, how the fuck you in here? You know how many motherfucking women are looking for a man? Do you know? And granted, I've never been in a situation where I needed a motherfucker to take care of me, thank God, and God forbid it ever happened to me. But I'm saying, for any man to think they can't get a woman to cater to their needs and take care of them, they're misled. But the women really, they shy away from men that got their shit together because what do he need me for?
I don't think that. I disagree. I don't think I didn't deal with a lot of women. So when I had my own shit, I just never ran into a woman that just was like intimidated because I had my own shit. They gonna come if they gonna come to the table, and then it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Right.
All right. So
it's not like I'm running you away. That motherfucker. Bitch ain't gonna never be scared because you got it.
Right.
Money.
Because a lot of niggas not doing that. A lot of niggas is not working. Like, it's a lot of lazy people.
But having your own shit, your own car, your
I
own
shouldn't brag.
house,
It shouldn't be a competition ever. It shouldn't be a competition at all.
So, in your opinion, because you've always lived independently and always been on your own, in your personal opinion, do you feel like you had more women when you lived with your parents?
I didn't get no play.
You didn't get
no play at all. You know, my living situation, I came up hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, been through a lot of stuff, honestly. I got my own shit. You know what I'm saying?
And it's easier, huh?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm changing.
But what's that had to do with a woman being intimidated? No, they're gonna come more
They're gonna be
towards
intrigued.
you.
They're gonna be intrigued.
Yeah.
Right.
What are you talking about? Intimidated? They
I
gonna be
didn't say
intimidated.
it. I didn't say it.
No. They ready to come to the table.
like that shit,
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh,
A lot of people not like
he
it.
on his own time.
For real.
Let me see
That's
what he's
that
talking
freedom.
about. Yeah.
I don't think that always is the case, though. I think that
Now,
there's
if they
some.
ain't got their shit together, then they might be intimidated because of that. Like, he might
Oh,
see
yeah,
I ain't
that-
got this up the party.
I agree with you on
I
that,
might
yeah.
live with a lot of females live with their people.
Let me get some-
in somebody's basement. That know what I'm
Let me
saying?
get some-
But guess what? That ain't gonna scare that motherfucker away. They still gonna see what time you on and see what they want to check what it is,
Oh.
what the issue is.
Shout out to Sharita. I am wearing her sweater, by the way. Earth stank, because it does.
Okay, I see you. I see you.
I've been getting jabs that all
Nice
week.
product.
But let me get some of these comments. Yolanda said, it's shocking. Don't get me wrong, but the intimidation is only to women who don't got it. Okay, and that's what you said. All right, so and then Brandy said, I'll be damned if I'd be intimidated by a man on his shit. That's what we need.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the last thing a woman is going to be is intimidated. If a nigga got his shit together, she's one of them. They push forward. I'm trying to see what this is about.
Let me get these last two comments. Katie said, look, I don't have kids for a reason, so what do I look like dating one? He better have his own shit together. Janice, shout out to Nisi, the co-host of the Smartest Dumb People Women's Version, Say Something Sunday. She said, I'm too busy worrying about getting mine to take care, to care about what a man is doing with his own. All right, but
Yeah, that's a different one. Yeah, you already on it. You already.
but a lot of niggas fake it though, and what I mean by that is a lot of niggas act like they doing good.
You know what? Hold on. I hate to interrupt this, but I think it would kind of be a different shoe, the other foot, if a motherfucking woman got their shit together and a nigga might.
I think it's easy. Women are built mature. I rarely run into an immature woman.
Yeah, I'm saying if the nigga,
is different.
that's what I'm saying. If a man ain't got his shit together and a woman got her shit together, he might be more intimidated than if a man got his shit together and a woman don't have her shit together.
I just want an adult to be an adult. So it can be male, female, whatever. I just like adults to be adults. So when I say, Ron, what time you pulling up? Just the fact that you can pull up when you want to pull up means something to me. I just like adults to be adults. So if you got your own shit, you got your shit together, so be it. But I've also been around men that don't have their shit together that I will cater to and help from a friend standpoint. You know what I mean? Like, Lil bro is not just some nigga. If he need a ride to work, I'm gonna give him a ride to work. If he need,
But that ain't pertaining to the comment with you saying a woman with the man. On
I'm saying like some men ain't gonna have their shit together. So what I'm saying is some men ain't gonna have their shit together, but the men that's trying to get their shit together, I can respect
when a man got his shit together, I don't think a woman is gonna be
intimidated by it.
No half stepping with it. She looking to walk through that door.
You really see that?
Yeah.
I can see that. Let's see here.
I ain't never seen
there go JoJo. So I gotta read her comment off because she's the one that made the post, and I wanted her to be here. So she said, too often I hear women say they've built men from the ground up or gave him everything he has. To me, that implies that women that prefer men that don't have anything for themselves. Well, I am living proof of. I feel like when you're in a relationship, it's not about building a person from the ground up. It's about building equity together and building liquid assets together. So, for example, when I left with the clothes on my back. But my home alone, when I left, and me and my kids' mom split up. When I left that home, everything in our house was worth every bit of $30,000, $40,000. But I left. You know what I'm saying? And I left with the clothes on my back, which was worth what? $10. Yeah. So at the end of the day, it's not about building somebody up. It's about maintaining an understanding of how relationships work. You might run into a motherfucker. You got a car, she don't. But she go to work, you go to work. Here, babe, here's the car. that don't mean you're building this nigga up. And then he might buy a car within 2 or 3 weeks of using your car, dropping you off at work. That don't mean you built this nigga from the ground up. So when you say, and this is out to JoJo, when you say building somebody from the ground up, I seen the lowest and the lowest in the last job I just worked.
When she said that, right, her shit is the nigga was up playing the game like all day.
I understand what you're saying.
That's all I'm saying.
So you gonna kick me out? That's what you telling me? You gonna kick me out?
I'm saying she built that. When she say she built the motherfucker up, yeah. I think.
Shout out to Jamie. Jamie, she's a milestone follower. She's been following us for a year now. We have been live for a year now. And I got to read my homegirl comment off from the hood. She said, I don't think it's intimidating. Some women are insecure about what he's doing in his own shit. Well, Jamie is 100% right. That's another thing that comes with a male having his own shit. Women worry about when they're not with him. See, because yeah, so what comes with that territory is most women, and I've experienced this for years.
Yeah, because the bitch still sitting in his house now, and ain't doing nothing.
No, she talking about like a man having his own shit scares women off because, like, for example, when you and baby, because you and baby got your own space. When you and baby, you spend the night at your crib and you don't come over to baby house. It intimidates her.
She don't even go home.
But what happens if she does?
I want her. It would be cool with me.
I get some privacy.
No, it ain't my privacy. She just.
I'm saying there's nothing wrong with a couple.
But that's not the same. That's not the same time with somebody that both got their own shit. We talking about a woman that don't got her own shit.
All right, so I want to jump topics. I got another dope topic. A woman said, and I don't do this to no woman. I hate the Good Morning Beautifuls. I just do. I've never been a fan of them because it's so corny. I hate the thanks for the ad, beautiful.
Let's hear what you're talking about.
All right, I'm about to show, but you got to turn your phone up to hear it because I'm about to play the video. And it's a girl that speaks on. She would rather be called bitch than morning rising queen. All right, wait, y'all, till I start the video. Y'all ready? Mm-hmm. All right, this is the actual video, Ron. You can turn your phone up. You ready?
You into fucking. It's never going to happen. That does not work. We hate that. Don't text me good morning every morning. When you text me good morning every morning, you know what I think? You have a rotation of bitches and I'm just in that line. You got to be to work at 5 a.m. So what? I sleep till 2. I don't want your ding, 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 good morning. And I wake up in the afternoon. It's very annoying. And it's nothing special about it. Like, why are you saying, like, it's just dumb. And the grand rising shit, the queen shit, don't like any of that. And they are grand rising queen. Pray that this sunrise, yes, it's some deepy weird shit. I don't know. I'm not into it. You call me queen, we done. I kid you not, I'd rather say good morning, bitch, than good morning, queen. Grand rising queen. Good morning, bitch. Because there's something ain't right with it. Smells of sage. Just be regular. What is the fucking point of telling me good morning every morning? Tell me. Stupid. That's how men are, though. You know what I think they think? I'm going to say good morning. Damn, I wish I could get some brunch dick. Come on over, nigga. Never going to happen. Like, it's stupid. Even talking about it is irritating the fuck out of me. It's ridiculous. You into fucking. It's never going to happen. That does not work. We hate that. Don't text me good morning every morning. When you text me good morning every morning, you know what I think? You have a rotation of bitches.
All right, so that's the video of the young lady speaking on what she don't like, and she basically says she don't like these sensitive ass dudes that be the good morning queen in her. You know what I'm saying? Let me explain something to you. Women tend to, and like I said, shout out to Say Something Sundays. They can reiterate these conversations next month, December 5th-ish. But anyway, women are at the point with social media and everything going on, they get 100 good morning beautifuls. You have to do something different. That's what she is saying, but she is saying it in the wrong context because she said, I would rather be called good morning, bitch. No, you shouldn't want to be called good morning, bitch. But that's what's wrong.
You never know. It different angles, different people was on. So just because she's saying that dumbass shit that she want to say, the bitch wanted to be called.
All right, so I got a question for you. Have you ever sent a good morning, beautiful text in your whole life?
Yeah.
Or why not just good morning?
Good morning. I'm saying, who said I didn't say good morning?
Yeah, but I'm saying the good morning beautifuls are oversaturated with women. You gotta understand.
Well, you don't know what angle a motherfucker. Wait. It doesn't matter.
You text a female good morning, you're not the only man texting.
I'm be honest with you. I hate good morning handsome. I hate good morning handsome. I hate good morning.
She got her lined up. She telling 5 other good morning.
Yeah.
You never know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm saying like
I don't know, man. Hey, man.
The dating market is oversaturated, and you have to be different. And anything. That's why it baffles me when I see a nigga text a woman, "Good morning, beautiful." I would run into those, like just going through my like a woman's phone. But I'm saying.
But guess what? That's not terrible energy. Whoever she want to give her energy, whoever she want to give her energy to, she gonna give her energy too.
It's not terrible energy. You can never get too many good morning beautifuls, but I'm saying that's what women feel. It's oversaturated. Shit. Everybody's doing it. But you're 100% right, and you're spot on with that. Fuck how many I'm getting. It's the one I get the energy back.
It depends if you feel it.
Okay.
Everything.
But that was a good say. That was a good, I agree with you. But we gotta still admit.
But all that, I ain't never came to a bitch like, "Good morning, bitch. What's up, bitch? What? Hey, bitch. Hey, you up, bitch?" No. I ain't been in the time alone.
First off, if I could randomly call you bitch, you're probably not my type.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying. So the energy is going to be different anyway.
Right. That's toxic.
That's not going to be your match anyway. If you want to be called bitch, you ain't going to be my bitch.
Calling her our name,
nigga.
Yeah, I agree. But
there ain't no but about that.
The game is oversaturated, bro.
Yeah,
and that's what the lady was saying.
No.
Let's play the clip one more time for people that just came in and they need to know what we're talking about. This is a young lady talking about how she hate good morning text from men because they come in different forms and different shapes, but they all snakes. Here.
You into fucking. It's never going to happen. That does not work. We hate that. Don't text me good morning every morning. When you text me good morning every morning, you know what I think? You have a rotation of bitches and I'm just in that line. You got to be to work at 5 a.m. So what? I sleep too. I don't want your ding, 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 good morning. And I wake up in the afternoon. It's very annoying. And it's nothing special about it. Like, why are you saying, like, it's just dumb. And the grand rising shit, the queen shit, don't like any of that. And they are grand rising queen. Pray that this sunrise, yes, it's some deepy weird shit. I don't know. I'm not into it. You call me queen, we done. I kid you not, I'd rather say good morning, bitch, than good morning, queen. Grand rising queen. Good morning, bitch. Because it's something ain't right with it. Smells of sage. Just be regular. What is the fucking point of telling me good morning every morning? Tell me. Stupid. That's how men are though. You know what I think they think? I'm gonna say good morning. Damn, I wish I could get some brunch dick. Come on over, nigga. Never gonna happen.
Rod just said something that was pretty dope and deep. He said, she looking for a motherfucking OnlyFans page, dealing with that type of energy, because that's not okay. And like I said, I understand her angle when it comes to being oversaturated with good morning beautifuls, but I understood what LaRon was saying. Like, it don't matter. You choose to give a certain motherfucker your energy. What are you talking about? So I feel you, bro. You spot on with that. Let's see here. We got anybody else got anything to say about this topic before we jump topics?
Hey, if you want in a relationship, I'll be in a relationship.
Hey, y'all gotta understand, we don't have LV. So motherfuckers get their opinion and they keep it moving. We don't have the nigga that's gonna run in circles and want to talk about it for 30 minutes straight. So shout out to my nigga. We got two guys replacing him for the moment because he's like I said, he's under the weather and we want to just.
The thing about it is, if you said what's up beautiful to her, or what's up queen, she ain't gonna give you. She ain't not even gonna give you the time of day anyway.
Unless she feeling you. Only if she feeling you.
Unless she feeling you.
Right.
Hey, appearance first off. Cause she ain't even gonna know you off top. She not.
Shout out to Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo said.
So, but if you say bitch, what's good, bitch?
They go.
Now,
You the bitch.
Oh yeah.
Yo-Yo said, maybe she's just not a morning person. Yo-Yo said maybe she's just not a morning person.
No. One day, when I say, what's up, bitch? Hey, you know what time it is. Like, hey, I got my reel out. Now the time for pivot. That bitch, she ready for the stroll. She ready for the stroll or the OnlyFans. That's the only thing. Hey, it's time.
She on the blade.
Yeah. I know what time it is with you.
All right,
you didn't reset.
Yo-Yo's stupid for that. She said she's just not a morning person. Make sure you like and share. I got my cousins on the. Before we switch topics, but I want to explain something. This is my dad's oldest, second oldest brother's son. This is my dad's youngest brother's son. So these are my cousins that came in to chime in with us because LB was under the weather and we wanted to have this conversation. So we about to switch topics.
Right.
Kyrie Irving has a video out and he's talking about how he can't change for people. And this is in depth for me because I just went through some shit personally in the last day and a half. If y'all could turn your phones up so y'all can hear this, it would be important to me. So let's watch this Kyrie Irving video of how you got to stay true to self. Watch this. You got it up? You niggas is good.
Are you motivated to change the perception of yourself?
That's another root of human struggle, worrying about other people's perceptions about who you are. Like, why would you ever care about that, you know? And I think that I fell victim to that in my past, of worrying about things that I can't control. You know, if the people understood what words could do to a human being, especially where we are in today's society, then they wouldn't be invested in that. So I'm not here to dispel anything. You can continue to ask other people around me about what they think about me and continue to write about mood swings. Like, you know, human beings have mood swings. Like, you go home and you're not happy with things, or you're mad at something and you're happy. That's a mood swing. It's okay to be human. Like, I don't have to be perfect for anyone here, nor do I have to be perfect for the public. So I'm not here to dispel any perception. I'm just here to be myself.
Are you motivated to change the perception of yourself?
That's enough.
All right, so that's the actual video, and I wanted to talk about this for a second. Perception to a lot of black men is everything, and I'm living proof that perception has put me in predicaments that I didn't belong in. And I come from the streets. I lived in the projects, and I had this perception that I had to be a gang member, I had to be tough just to survive, right? So and then I realized that I was like talented at basketball, and I had other shit going on to be worried about what niggas is shooting and gang activity and weird shit like that. So I did create it in my own head that I get exactly what Kyrie Irving said. He said you have to be true to self, and so many black men lack that because we're living on perception. We're living on the idea of what people think of us. And I'm telling you, like, you and Leland made fun of my rock shirt, right? We laugh, we joke. But now
We said you didn't know nobody in there.
yeah, but all right, so you're saying exactly what I'm trying to explain to you about being a black man. So being a black man wearing a shirt has to
Do you know anything about the rock group?
I don't even know who made Nike, sir. I don't even know who made Nike, and I wear it. I don't know who made this watch.
We're talking about a rock man.
All right, but
it's
listen,
different. It's different.
Laurent, it's not. I'm actually on some dope shit right now.
I understand what
Let me
you're
get it
saying.
out there.
But you saying
Let
what
me
I
get it
said.
out there. I don't know who Mitchell and Ness is. I'm wearing that hat.
We don't know.
I don't root for Atlanta Braves or the Angels.
But a band is different.
But no, it's not. It's the same thing. We have a perception as black men, and we have to live up to a stigma or an expectation, and we don't live life to the fullest. So what I learned, this is what I learned. I don't give a fuck what nobody think about me because they're going to judge me anyway. Like, I'm going to be a pussy. I'm going to be a pussy to a nigga that don't know I can fight. I'm not a shooter to a nigga that don't know I got a gun in my pocket. So at the end of the day, I'm always going to live off a perception. I can't live off. Kyrie Irving was saying exactly what all black men need to do. Shout out to Virgil Knight. Virgil Knight had a mental health awareness event for black men being able to speak on what they feel about just dealing with trauma and issues. But again, we don't even want to discuss that as black men. If you want to discuss your feelings as a black man, you now are emotional and weird. You know what nigga told me? He said, I always thought you was weird. And in my head, I let him get it off because, you know, I let him have his moment. But in my head, I'm like, nigga, I'm the coolest nigga you will ever meet, and I've been through more shit than a lot of niggas. But the problem is that I understood right away that perception doesn't drive me anymore. I'm out of perception, bro. Like, I'm telling you, if you think I'm white acting, if you think I'm corny, you think I'm emotional, I'm out of the perception. As long as the people that are around me loves me and treats me with respect, which is my father, my cousins, my kids, my friends. That's all. A nigga that lives across the street can say all day long, that nigga weird. It doesn't bother him. It doesn't drive me anymore because, nigga, you got to sit down with a nigga like me. If you're able to sit in my presence, you will learn something. You will understand that a wise man knows he knows nothing at all. I'm that guy. I don't know shit. I'm trying to figure it out. So when you said what you said about the OnlyFans, or whether you joking or not, it gave me something like, damn, you're right, or damn, you're right. Every perception you gave tonight or on that aspect of the conversation.
About nothing I say.
But Laurent, I'm just telling you that we got to get out of the stigma of living up to others' expectations. Just be yourself. Shout out to Janice. This is why I love my sister. She is the dopest human being I know. I love my sister so much because my sister was doing shit that wasn't nobody black in the neighborhood doing. My sister was in her room listening to rock bands, watching SpongeBob, and minding her business and going to work every day and reading books, doing shit. And you know what I used to go in my sister's room and say? You weird. You weird. Why you wearing that? Why you got that shirt on? Yeah, and then and it came with
being herself, man.
yeah, she was just being herself. So in years past, my sister taught me that I wasn't even being myself. And I was living up to some expectation that's not real, bro. I'm not a thug. I'm not tough.
But I only asked, what the fuck did you know anybody that was on your shirt? You brought us up, and that's the only thing I asked.
You still harping on that?
No, I'm just asking.
I'm just saying, like, but y'all made the joke. So
it wasn't a joke. We asked.
All right, but when y'all made the joke,
with the shirt.
But when y'all made the joke,
it wasn't a joke.
Right, so,
it was a real question.
All right, it was a real question, right?
Yeah.
All right. So have I ever asked you who the fuck Ralph Lauren is? You wear it every fucking week. Have I ever asked
that
you?
That shit not cheap.
No, but listen. Have I ever asked you who Ralph Lauren is?
There's one person, yeah. I don't know him personally. There's one person, Ralph Lauren.
Have you ever seen a picture of the nigga?
I know who he is, a picture, but I don't know him.
All right,
but
so why can't I wear a rock band shirt? Because the colors look cool, and I know and I've heard of this band. Because the perception is
you can do whatever you
want.
All
right, but so I'm just telling you.
But there's a difference. But do you know anybody in that rock band?
But what happens is when you live off perception, you're failing yourself. That's my point. When you live off of what people, if I lived off of what Laurent think about my rock shirt, I am no longer living for myself.
But that's difference though between do you know who in this rock band and who do I know who Ralph Lauren? I know the person who Ralph Lauren who make this. One person.
You wearing it because it look clean.
All right, but
we talking about a rock band.
I know, but bro, you still got you still. Yeah, like all right. So shout out to Sharita. Shout out to Sharita. Like I said, this Earth State. And I like the shirt.
I'm not attacking you on that.
No, bro, you good. I was don't take offense. But this shirt says what I feel about what's going on in society. And shout out to Sharita. I know her, but I'm saying the label and the brand and what it stands for means everything. Like if Alias was to come down and see how we treat each other as people and as friends, as a family. Listen, my mom, I love my mom to death. My mom broke my heart saying some weird shit. I'm not going to even speak on it. And nobody in the comments speak on it. I'm telling you that this world is so corrupt and vicious to each other when I miss Black Eyed Peas. Where is the love? Where is the compassion for others? Where I tried that. That's why I stayed at the homeless shelter for the 4 weeks I stayed there. I was trying to have compassion. But when an old man with no legs coming screaming at me, telling me to get his bed bug blanket or he gonna fuck me up, I couldn't do it no more. Because I can't understand
no, you're just not going.
I can't understand.
You wasn't about that work anyway.
I couldn't because I know my worth. But at the end of the day, bro, I'm just saying, like, as black men, we got to get rid of perceptions. Because I'm telling you, I've been called pussy by the biggest pussies I know. I've been called bitch ass niggas by niggas I know ain't about that life. But the problem is that we have perceptions of who they think. Listen, I respect every man as a man. I really do. Like I don't know. I don't. Yeah, because look, there's a suburb white kid that will go in the mall and shoot up 100 motherfuckers. Is he gangster? We don't know. What's the definition of a gangster? As black men, we're told we're gangster on how many people we shot, how many drugs we sold. But there's a white boy that will go in the mall and shoot innocent people for no reason. Is he gangster? So again, get rid of the concept of expectations of others. And I stopped giving a fuck what a person think about me. You get what I'm saying? Because it don't mean shit anymore. You don't have to fuck all the bitches in the world to prove you're a playboy. You know what a playboy is? A playboy is a nigga that's just owning shit in general and bitches like him. It ain't got nothing to do with how many bitches you can fuck. It don't got how many women you can. But that's the concept of what we come from. The brand, the soul that we come from is you got to be a gangster, you got to be a pimp, you got to be a hustler. Don't get me wrong, it's part of our culture. But I was all of those things, and I still to this day don't have shit to prove. I was one of the biggest drug dealers in Omaha. Got robbed, and that's all I'm known for. The niggas I wasn't known for selling great drugs. I wasn't known for, yes, the statutes and limitations, I'm good. But I'm saying when I hustled, when I sold drugs, nobody cared about me selling drugs. But the minute I was robbed, that was the talk of the town. And I was robbed by one of my closest friends. So at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about perception, bro. I'm the biggest pussy you ever meet. Just slap me. Just slap me and see what happens to you. That's where I'm living at now, right now. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't got nothing to prove.
I don't have nothing to prove to nobody but my kids. And all I want to prove to my kids is how good of a father I am. And I put them first. I will die for my family, my kids, my sisters, my mother, my dad. That's all that matters to me. Anything else outside of that, bro? But that's what Kyrie Irving was saying. He's like the perception of others will thrive you and make you get depressed and give you anxiety. And I don't give a fuck what nobody think about me. I've been wearing Nike slides for 2 years. I ain't bought no Jordans, no nothing. I don't care. I've had money to buy 10 Jordans. You know what? I don't care. You're going to like me for who I am as a person, or you're not going to like me. Period. And that's the perception that we all need to come to the conclusion of as black people, because we care about the Louis Vuittons. We care about getting the bag. We care about the Kanye West shoes that look like slave shoes. We care about all of the shit that don't mean nothing, bro. If I die tomorrow, that shit don't mean nothing. We're just here. So why not just live in your truth? Which your truth might be, LaRon is great at poker. LaRon he takes care of his mom. He helps his grandma cut the grass. Like, that's your truth. But we scared of our truth because I have to prove to this nigga I'm not a bitch ass nigga. I have to prove to this nigga I'm not a pussy. I have to prove to this girl I got money. So I'm flashing.
You don't have to prove nothing.
But the concept is there. The concept is there, Ron.
You don't have to prove anything.
Wow.
You don't.
Be your own man. You
all
ain't
right,
gotta
but
prove anything.
I give. That's what I'm saying.
How you carry yourself gonna intimidate a person. If you don't ask for nothing from nobody, you ain't gonna worry about that.
That's not always the truth, though.
I mean, you can't worry about nobody's opinion. You gotta stay focused on yourself.
And that's the whole purpose of the video, is that I'm there. And I just got there. I'm 40 years old. I just got there at the age of 38 and a half. You know, I got there at 38 and a half. When I wanted to live up to the perception that I had a beautiful black family, I had a beautiful black wife. Listen, my high school sweetheart.
So guess what? To shorten up that story, if you have to fucking prove your fucking point, well, fucking prove your fucking point.
He was just being himself.
It ain't nothing to talk about. Hey, if a motherfucker think you a bitch ass nigga, pull a fucking card in.
All right, what about living in a big house? So we got a big house. We had a 2019 car. We doing all of these things to prove to others instead of going to get a 2002 Subaru and getting to work every day. We cared about the perception of what people thought of us. And I'm telling you, bro, I'm out of that. I'm a bum. I'm a bum ass nigga. I ain't got shit. I don't do shit. I don't care anymore.
So that was y'all trying to prove that point.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Don't ever downplay yourself.
That wasn't downplaying yourself. That was trying to live up to other people's standards.
But downplaying yourself is living up to other people's standards. That's what I'm saying.
That's not. That's two different perceptions. There's two different perceptions. You shouldn't have got that fucking car if you fucking would have thought of motherfucker. Hey, you should have got the car that you should have got.
You gotta be yourself.
Nope. You said you got a bigger car and a bigger house because people thinking about what you're talking about. Yeah. You should have got the car that you could have handled and this and that.
But we don't know how to do that.
That's what you
ain't gotta be the Joneses. You gotta be yourself.
Well, black people call it keeping up with the Joneses, but the real term is just living beyond our means. You know what I'm saying? And trying to prove that we are just as rich or wealthy as the next person next to us. And I'm being honest with you. That perception that I had is the reason I don't got shit. And I'm going to leave it at that. That perception that I live with, listen, I love my kids, Mom. I love my kids. But the perception that we lived up to every day was so hard to live up to those expectations. We was the family that was getting calls to borrow money from us. We was the family that was getting called that had to take people to work. We was the family that was getting called that had to have barbecues at our house because our house was so nice. And all we got in return, bro, was y'all got it. And we didn't have it. We was poor. We were living up to everybody else's expectations.
You did it. Yeah, you did it. You did it. From the get-go, when they asked, can I borrow this? No, I don't got it. No, I do not got it.
It's hard to say no. It's hard to say no.
Yeah, if you faking, quit faking.
But like I said, shout out to Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates said you got to learn how to love yourself before you can love. And that's where I'm at. I'm learning self-love. Self-love is just waking up every day, breathing, and enjoying a kick drum or a beat. And self-love is just enjoying the fucking orange trees that I'm driving by. That's self-love. We don't know how to do it because we are living in, like Leland said, it's not real. We're living up to expectations of others. I'm done with it. I don't do it.
It's real if you can say no. It's real if you can say
all right,
no.
So all right.
Hey, cause you're gonna live. You know what you capable of doing.
So LeRon, could you not wear polo and be okay?
Correct. I can live with it every day.
Bro, you've been fly, and this is no cap, nigga. You've been fly since 14. But could you turn that off? Could you go get some Walmart clothes and be happy?
I'm not gonna wear Walmart.
Well,
and guess what? No. Hold on. Let me stop you.
My little cousin always fly.
Let me tell you this. I'm gonna wear this and go to the Polo Factory and still be good in my life.
But what if you?
It ain't no what if. You talking about what if?
Why not?
Because I'm telling you, with my bills and everything I'm doing, I'm gonna be cool if I keep wearing polo.
But I'm saying, does polo make who you are?
No,
it definitely does.
No,
it does. He thinks it. He won't admit it, but he thinks that.
Why you think?
It just gotta
I just told you no, nigga.
I'm telling you that
because
you think you think polo make me. I just said no.
Right.
Nigga,
but you said you gonna keep wearing it.
I am going to, but then I don't think polo make me.
In high school, motherfuckers tell the difference from U.S. Polo Assassin and Ralph Lauren, and niggas used to on your ass for wearing U.S. Polo, bro. Yeah. Man, come on,
hey,
bro.
I ain't never wore, but I'm telling you, I'm telling you. If I stop wearing polo, it ain't gonna make no difference to me.
That's all I was asking. I'm saying I finally learned that it gotta be in you.
It just gotta be in you.
And the gotta be in you is you gotta love yourself. I don't give a fuck about the clothes I wear. I don't give a fuck about the car I drive. I don't give a fuck. I do care about if my kid's straight. I do care about my kid's mental health. I do care about my daughter having nice clothes. Listen, I do care about my daughter having nice clothes on so kids don't pick on her and beat up on her. But I'm gonna tell you like this. When I'll never forget, I'll tell people the story before we get out of here because we got about 5 more minutes. When I was a kid, my mom loved me. My mom went to all my basketball games. My mom was the best supporter. My mom brought me some Attack Force Jordans to the game. And I tell people this story because it really happened to me. And my homeboy, my best friend at the time, his name was Keithy Tober. He had the same shoe as me, but he had the Jordans. And everybody was comparing our shoes on, and this is what changed my life and what made me a fucked up individual when it came to retail. So everybody was comparing our shoes. I had the Attack Force Jordan, the fake Jordans.
You didn't have the error. You didn't have the.
No, I had the. And Kiki had the real Jordans, and my mama, and I realized, and like as a parent, you don't learn these things to become a parent yourself. And as a parent, I despised my mom for that for so long. But at the end of the day, I realized when I became a parent is that my mom did the best she had.
Yeah, she went and got you brand new shoes.
Yeah, but now I live by that perception daily. I live by I don't care what nobody thinks about me. Because when I was a kid, that shit crushed me, and I was the best player on the team wearing Attack Force and was sliding across the court. Had to slow down early, but at the end of the day, it made me the man I am today. I make sure my kids have those things because as a parent, you try to give your kids everything you never had. Exactly. But I tell my kids, listen, this shit could all go away tomorrow. I can lose my job, your mom can lose her job, we're going to start. Listen, this shit is temporary. Work on your soul. Work on your mental health. Work on your heart. Give back to the community. Do anything you can do to learn. Just breathe intelligence.
Man, you ain't got to do none of that shit. Do you? You ain't got to do none of that shit if you don't want to. That's it.
Now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends and Caucasians. So listen, this is the end of the show. Smartest dumb people. Quando Rondo, you got something to say? Because you know we ain't got LV to cut us off in the middle of the show. Everything. Hey, you don't know, I have an abundance of friends that use that term now. Everything. We gonna get Rondo some shirts made. Everything. But listen, this is the Smartest Dumb People. Anthony That Dude Johnson, our special guest, my cousins, Jason, Laquan in the building, Quando Rondo. Y'all have a great night. Salute.
Hold on, we over?
Yeah.
Buddha.